Hello, everybody. Hello. I wanted to hop on early to make sure that everyone was able to join in. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hi, Tina. Hi, Donna. Hi, everyone. Let's joining in. I'm a couple minutes early, but that's because Stevie, I did get your email. I haven't had a chance to message you back yet, but I do think that's an excellent idea. It's going to take a little bit of machining engineering on our end, but nothing is impossible. So I'm definitely going to look into it. Hello, Penny. Hi, everyone. Hello. Hi, everyone that's joining in. Tonight, we're going to make a Valentine. And I brought some goodies home to do so. Oh, awesome, Cameron. You already got it. We have, I want to say we only have like 10 stamps left. Of course, we'll do a reorder, but yeah, I think we have 10 left. So if you love this stamp set, which is Lots of Love stamp set, which is BRU2101, if that's the way you search on our website. Yeah, I think there's only 10 left. I can't wait for you guys to see next month's box. I know that we have so much time until next month, but tons of time. But I just sent and finished everything for next month's, and well, actually the next 3 months. So I'm really excited to share it with you. So one thing that we're definitely going to use tonight is one of our newer products, and it's actually a brand spanking new product, and it's something that I've been working on in engineering for quite some time, and that is, and it's going to glare in your face, so I apologize, that is our new mirror stock. So I'm going to show you, we have 3 different types to start with, and I'm going to tell you why it's special in a second. So the first one is the BRU2347. This is a beautiful pink. I'm hoping you can see how beautiful that pink is that's there. Then we also have a beautiful red. And then last but not least, and you can see me in it. Hi, if you can see me. And then my last but certainly not least, my absolute favorite out of all of them, which is the Prism. And this Prism one is not going to last long. I don't think any of them are going to last very long, but Prism is definitely a showstopper. And Prism is just absolutely out of this world incredible. It's just so different and so cool. So the thing that's different about this that I want to share with you is it has been engineered for die cutting. You're going to say, Christopher, what does that mean, engineered for die cutting? So it actually has a special back. It is not self-adhesive, but it has a special backing to it. And I'll show you that in a second here when I get a piece out. It has a special backing to it that is very, very crisp. And when you get it in your hands, you'll be able to see what I mean. It has a special, very crisp backer. And it's the perfect, most ideal thickness for die cutting. So this is probably going to look even more luminescent now that it's out of the package. It almost looks like it's 3D. And I'm sorry that I'm glaring right back at you in the face. But now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to die cut it because I think that that's the most impressive way to really see how this paper works. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my drink. Uh-oh. Where's my... Wow. We might not be... Oh, here it is. I was going to say, we might not be die cutting anything. I put it on the shelf. Fancy that. You probably took all of it home. I actually did not. I left a lot of it. We ordered a lot of it to make sure we would have enough, but a lot doesn't seem to be a lot anymore. What used to be a lot is no longer a lot, we've discovered. Hence, with our inspiration box selling out on day 3. So we're doubling that next month and doubling what a lot is. And hopefully we'll have enough for everyone. But we did double up the amount of this month. And anyone that was fortunate enough to come to our make and take today actually used it today, which I think is really cool. So this is what it looks like. We're going to put it into the machine. I'm going to grab the Hearts BRU5390 die of the month. This die, oh my goodness, I know a lot of you guys have already gotten this die. And I'm just gonna send it on through. Hello, Janice. It's freezing in Pittsburgh today as well. It is freezing. All right, so we're gonna off kilter it just a little bit because we don't want any speed bumps. This is the die of the month, Kim. And you guys will, if you haven't gotten it already, it will be to you soon. We're just waiting on the stamp club to come in. We have a little tiny delay with the stamp club. It's supposed to be here either Friday or Monday, and then we're going to get it out to you guys. Okay, so now I want you to see how beautifully this die cut. All right, so there's a scrap. This is not, do not throw this away. Even this little strip you could use on another card. But look at this. The pieces are just literally falling right out of there. Right now in Pittsburgh, it is 22 degrees. I know, isn't the mirror stock incredible? And don't worry, we will have lots of other colors, hopefully in the future. We just, we have to try out and see what you guys are really going to like first, and then we can move on to others. So the really cool thing, I think, about this die, as well as, obviously, the mirror stock, is all of these extra pieces you're going to want to keep and use as embellishments. And I'll show you what's so cool about these little particular hearts on here. It's, since it is a multifaceted paper, look at how that heart, there's not a bad way to look at this. So, no, DDN, it's actually the Brutus Monroe die release sheets. So if you just search die release sheet on brutusmonroe.com, that's what makes it fall out so incredibly easily. And it's just incredible how well the things fall out of. Now, our dies are naturally, they're deeply etched, so things fall out of them pretty easily regardless. But that die release sheet is my best kept secret that I've shared with all of you. What is? Yes, the die release sheets, it's a newer item. And obviously there are always going to be some areas that you'll need to give a little extra zhuzh, because there are some areas that the die is just tiny, so it'll still, fall out, obviously, but you got to give it a little bit of help. So how is everybody's week going so far? Good? Our Courtney is getting married on Saturday, which I'm very excited about. So that'll be the end of our week this week. So that means I have been left in charge of printing all of the things for your orders. So everyone say a prayer for tomorrow. Because I have about, I think it's 400 labels we're printing for orders tomorrow. So Fingers crossed that I still remember how to do all of that. And I'm going to just start poking out from the back side of this because it's kind of more difficult. Well, it's actually a lot more difficult to see it on the other end because of all the shining, shimmering splendor. So it makes it trickier to be able to see where you're poking everything through. Oh, good. Oh, no, Donna. Hopefully you get better soon. That's no good. It's in the single digits here. Yeah, it's supposed to be like, well, the crazy thing is it's like 21. It's 21 today in Pittsburgh. And on, I love it, Tina. And on Saturday, which is Courtney's wedding day, it's going to be almost 70. Isn't that nutso? I think that's craziness. Now, I don't know what's going on with our weather, but I'm not. It's the thing is like you can probably hear it in my voice a little bit. I get super duper congested whenever when it's like this weather gets so crazy like this. So that's the thing that I'm not looking forward to. I mean, I'm really excited that it's gonna be 70, but it's just so weird that like I mean it messes with my sinuses and stuff. Like I don't like it one bit. Whew, you guys, this prism paper might sell out tonight. I mean, that's not our intention, don't get me wrong. We don't want it to sell out tonight. We want, for everybody to be able to get it, but my goodness. It looks like prism and pink are the most popular right now, which is cool. I'm using red, I think, on the card tomorrow. I know I do need to move to Southern California. I agree. Yeah, but it'll be like a million degrees. All right, so I think I got all the little pieces out because in this particular die, there's not just the hearts, there's also the little in-between pieces, which is, I think, really cool. But so this is what it looks like. Isn't that incredible? Oh, there's no description. I'm sorry. There are 10 pieces in a pack. And you can do 2 on 1. I'm sorry. There are 10 in a pack. I apologize. I probably have to update a whole bunch of those things. Oh, you ordered all the new colors. Awesome. Caroline, I think she's asking about the Oh, Tina, are you asking about these? I thought you were asking about the die release sheets. Yeah, they're $8.49 for subscribers. You get 10 sheets in the pack. And they're 6x6. Oh my goodness. I need to zoom in a little bit. Because I'm starting to, you know how there's something that's shiny, shimmering, splendid? It is an A2 size die, yes. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, oh, Kim, that's a really good idea. That is a really good idea. So this is this reminds me of, Lisa Frank. Do you remember Lisa Frank? How, I used to love Lisa Frank whenever I was younger. And, the rainbows and the hearts and the cool animals. That's what this reminds me of. That's super cool. Okay, so that is that guy. And then I'm thinking... Hold on. I had another idea, but I don't know if I still have that die up here. So I have this die that I think is sold out. Penny, my lovely assistant. I don't think that any of my admins are on here tonight. I think that this guy is sold out. But this is, I think I want to cut this guy out too. Oh, hi, Janet. The release sheets, you just put them in between on your die, and you just cut out you're going to basically cut out the die release sheet just like you are going to cut out a die. And what it does is it has a release, it's a release coating, really is what it is, that's on it, and it coats your die, and your die really will, I mean, it'll probably be like, I think it's like 200 cuts we did, and it still releases just fine. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut this one out of the red and the pink. So we're going to start with the red. And here you'll be able to see it shine. Oh, circle die is not sold out. Whew! Okay, I know it was close because Miss Jennifer McGuire talked about it on her favorite things, so I wasn't sure if it was sold out or not. Thank you, Penny. And then here's the pink. You'll be able to see the pink better outside of the package as well. So this is the difference of the pink and the red. Hopefully you can see it. I just love them together. Belinda, yes, you do get the discount on the app, but you need to, hold on. You need to use the code. Does anybody remember the code? I'm going to have to go look. There's a code that you have to use on the app. And I think that it's there's a special code that you have to use. And I can announce it. Oh, Brutus19. Yep, Brutus19. Thank you, Pamela. Hi, Pamela. Pamela, this has these foil sheets have your name all over them. Belinda, that's okay. We can fix it for you. Just shoot an email to Heather. We can always make sure that we fix it for you. If it's an oopsie whoopsie that you didn't know on the app, we can absolutely fix it. The Android app is set to be released January 22nd. That is the goal. Well, that's what the developer's telling me. So hopefully January 22nd. That's what I've been told. Now, I'm not a developer, so I just say this is what I want it to look like, and then they fix it. All right, so yeah, I used to use dryer sheets, but unfortunately, dryer sheets are not made the way the dryer sheets used to be made. As most of you guys all know, dryer sheets now have a really funky coating on them. And I mean, it's not going to necessarily hurt your dyes, but it can really gunk up your dyes. I love that, Polly. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take the circle die. Oh my goodness, 33 degrees. How cold is it there, Dee Dee? Yeah, honestly, we'll shoot for February 1st. All right, so we'll run the red through. We'll do the pink after. Oh, I might want to use the star die. Now, we'll use this one. I just get so excited about the dies of the month. Minus 20. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right. So I'm going to I always put like all of my pieces over to the side here, and then I collect them once I'm all done. It just depends on how much die cutting I'm doing. Oh, hi, Cassie. Oh, I love that. Cassie, you'll be getting this new paper very soon. You are tempting me. It is frigid. I just want to show you what these look like cut out. Below 0. Nope, don't want that either. All right, so I'm going to pop this guy out here. Show you what he looks like. And I'm telling you, those die release sheets, I mean, that almost came out completely clean. Look at that. Almost completely clean. My word. Plus, I just love this. Love this paper. Oh my goodness, is that great. So I'm not going to pop all of these out. I just wanted to kind of show you a different variation. Because we are going to use the prism on the card we're doing tonight. Which I know that Cassie's really going to love this prism paper because it's right up her alley. Oh, there's my other thing. I know, isn't that die cool? So this die I love because you can mix and match. You can mix and match the different pieces inside, and they're all the same. Now, obviously, you can, pull out all of these little pieces once it's all said and done. But yeah, this one, I patiently wait for her videos every day. I promise. Oh, isn't Cassie the best? I told her she's never allowed to leave us. Even if she ever decides that she needs to leave our inspiration team, she still has to stay on as a free agent. I told her that. You can't go anywhere. Yes, if you haven't gotten your inspiration box yet, which most of you haven't because we're still shipping them. Oh my goodness, are we still shipping them? But go watch her video so you have a lot of inspiration before you get started. Okay, so Cassie said she's never leaving. Oh, whew, thank goodness. I get nervous every once in a while. So this is the background that we're going to use. And then I'm thinking, I don't know, because see, I pulled some of my favorite colors of the Brutus Monroe cardstock. And I also brought some of these home. I don't know if I was going to use these or not. I mean, I'm sure we'll use them soon. Oh, awesome, Nifty Scrapbooker. Well, we are having an open call starting on Friday. Can you believe we are bringing on 25 people? Well, no, let me think about this. 23 new people we're bringing on to our inspiration team. Isn't that great? Isn't that nutso? Whew. Well, 23 people on our team. Okay, so as you can see, Little Miss Monroe got this piece. Do you see that? She's a cardstock terrorist. So this is the honeysuckle color. So I brought a couple of, oh, awesome. So I brought and the Brutus Monroe YouTube channel is launching very soon. Speaking of which, Cassie, you have to let me know when you'll have time for a phone call, because I have a question that you might know about YouTube that I don't know. Okay, so this is the honeysuckle. Then this is wagon. Oh, here's another piece that Minnie attacked. And then this one. This one is, well, maybe if you're not busy right after this live, we can chat real quick, Cassie. Then this one is Scarlet. And then we have 6 new colors coming next month. And this one, wait, is this? Yeah, this is still Scarlet. I accidentally brought a couple of extra Scarlets from. And then this one is Rouge. So we have the Rouge as well here, which I love. Okay, so now, in this fit of madness, oh no! I accidentally already have one of the heart dies open. You know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. Anyone that places an order today, which I'm not sure if you've placed an order today already or if you placed an order tonight by midnight, I'm going to toss this one into one of your orders. So happy Valentine's Day from me. I'm going to toss that into an order. Since I just realized I already had one open. So oopsie whoopsie. I'm going to toss that into your order. So I can't wait to see who gets it. All right, so I'm not sure where... Oh, is this them? No. These are the squares. I had the rectangles somewhere. All right, well, looks like I'm just going to be cutting it down. I was going to use... We have our rectangle dies that perfectly cut out that area. Hold on. Let me do one more little search and rescue. Let me move my trash can out of the way. Let me move my trash can to the other side here. Because I know that I just had them the other day. Haha! I knew I would find them. Okay. I can't wait to see who gets that die. All right. So what I'm going to do, well, actually, should we use a color behind this or, Oh no, I wonder why it didn't work. Well, you may very well. That may be it. You might just get it. Color? Okay, so what color should we choose? I don't know if you guys know this, but these new dies that we just released not that long ago, the biggest one is a perfect A2 size. So that will be your background piece. The pale pinky, yeah, I'm thinking the honeysuckle as well. I was thinking the same thing. I know I love these dies. Love them, love them, love them. Okay, so we'll do the pink. And I'm going to do a trick that I learned from Stephanie Bernard, whom I adore. And what she does is she just puts her little cutting mat like this and then tears up her cardstock. All right, so let's grab our die cutting machine, the Platinum 6. Yeah, the first time I saw her do that, I said, okay, all right, well, yep, that's it. That's it. I'm doing it from that way from now on. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab our largest die in this die set, because again, that is a perfect A2 size. So let's go ahead and pop that guy in there. She has the best tricks. It's because she's been doing this for some time, so she has the best tricks. All right, let me move this die over to the side. It's very handy to have that die. The Mini Monroe kit is $19.99 and it does not include shipping. And I know that yours is going out, I think. I want to say, well, if you have Stamp Club, it's going out. It'll be going out next week, but I'm really I'm sure she does, Robin. I'm glad she does. Oh, it's Monroe 19. Okay, thank you, Pamela. It's $19.99. The shipping is not included, but it's usually a lower shipping for that because it's not as heavy as the other boxes. But I can't wait for you to see this month's. Actually, I just reviewed all of this year with Heather the other day, and I can't wait I can't wait for you to see all of them that are coming out. All right, if I were my pixie spray, where would I be? I was going to use my pixie spray to put this die cut down. Oh, here it is. Because that's my favorite hack with the pixie spray. Is if you use the pixie spray on the back of here, it will perfectly mat this down for you. Because remember, if you do a pixie spray to a non-porous surface and a porous surface, then it will not stay down forever. If you do it to a porous surface and another porous surface, it will stick down forever. And it will stay there. Okay, so this is the perfect A2 size, which is wonderful if you're not used to, cutting out those types of pieces. Oh my goodness, look at this already. Okay. All right, so then I'm just going to go ahead and the age group for Minnie Monroe is anywhere from 5 to 105 is what we always say. So I know that my cousin gets it for her daughter, and her daughter is 10, and then we have all the way down to, just as long as there are some pieces that they'll need help with. So it's completely up to you, but it's really not for anyone younger than 5. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna clean this off real quick with because I did get a little bit of pixie spray on the opposite side, but that's nothing that a dry paper towel can't buff up for us, because I get a little overzealous with the pixie spray, as you guys know. But so look at that. Wait a second. If you guys don't get this Prism paper, I might take it all tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I can't wait for you to see what this looks like embossed. I don't have my embossing plate home with me, or else I would show you what it looks like embossed. But it picks up all these colors and changes it to different. It's the craziest thing. You'll just have to see. But it changes it to all different. I don't know. It's absolutely nuts. So it's gorgeous. Okay, so now what I think we're going to do is I think I want to take. So we already stamped out the other day, and if I were those stamped images, I would be right here. Whew. So I think we're going to take the Minnie Monroe, and since I've already colored the outside, I've already done some of the hard work for myself, not even realizing that I was doing it. And let's move these dies. I want to grab the circle dies. Okay, so wait, what did you say, Kim? Can anyone help me justify getting a platinum die cut machine, even though I have a manual one from another manufacturer that shall not be named? Again, every time I look. The Platinum 6 die machine, which is the one that I use and the one that I just ordered 5 of for we ordered 5 of for the store. Oh, thank you so much, Polly. We ordered 5 of for the store and for our touring booth. It's the best, and that one that you are talking about, of Thou That Shall Not Be Named, used to be my absolute favorite. And I can tell you, without any speculation, the Platinum 6 is my absolute new favorite machine. It is incredible. There's no issues. I don't have any bumps. I don't have any. It's a really good die cutting machine. Really, really good. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to position this guy. Now, remember, we used the masking mates. So the masking mates are a completely free thing if you are a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, I believe they're $1.99. And it's the cut file for this. So, no, the special app code for the app is Monroe19. It is Monroe19. And that will only work if you're a subscriber. Yep, Monroe19. Yeah, that's the one, Roberta, I ordered 5 of those. And I ordered it before they changed the price. Because I was like, they changed the price? Because they were like, I think they were $30. Yes. So this is the Platinum 6. I'm going to show it to you right now before I cut out Miss Minnie Monroe here. I'll show you. Oh, 60. Yeah, it was original. I think it was 30, Roberta. Yeah, it was 30 because I ordered 5 of them. And I got free shipping on them too, which was crazy. I ordered 6 of them. Did I order 6? Yeah, I think I ordered 6 of them. No, I ordered 5 of them. I ordered 5 of them. And I gave one to my sister for Christmas because she really wanted, really wanted a die cutting machine. So, 5. Oh, there's Michael's still. Oh, hi, Michael. Did I say hi to you already? The days are running together. But I gave one to my sister for Christmas. All right, so let's go ahead and run this through. The wings do sit on the table, yes. It's a really nice machine. I love Spellbinders personally. I really do. I always have. I really love the stuff that they come out with. I just love them as a company. I think they're great. So see, it folds up completely like this. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop little Miss Monroe out. The little. Oh, did anybody watch Dracula on Netflix? I know some of you are my horror buffs just like me. Horror. I've become obsessed with it. Okay, so you'll notice that I left a little bit of room down below here because we're going to put this off the page here. Like so. And actually, I think I'm going to cut off a little bit of this side as well. Oh, I have not yet. Yeah, we'll have to post a link for that, Michael. The new Valentine decor. Ooh, it's good. It's real good. Michael picked out some really good stuff for you. It's really good. It's really good, Dee Dee. I'm obsessed with it. It's really good. I mean, I didn't want it to end. It's only 3 episodes, but it's like 3 episodes. It's like 6 hours long, I think. Hi, Melissa. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. So I'm just going to use this die as my guideline to cut this down. Because, I mean, why pull out a whole bunch of fancy tools when we have this right here? Right? Okay. It's so good. Is there a trick to see all the products in sight? There is not an I don't think it's super scary, Cassie. I mean, it's scary, but it's not terrifying. No. There is not an all products tab yet, but I believe that Penny knows a hack. I think that Penny told us about a hack one day to see all the products. There is an all products category, but there's not a direct link to it yet. It is not, Jerry. It is not. It is sold out. Oh my goodness, can you even stand that? Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's not terrifying, but it's definitely scary. It is whistle-worthy. There will be an all. Yes, the stamp is still available, Jerry. Yeah, the stamp is still available. There were some really funny parts. First of all, Tracy, the nun would be my best friend in real life. I call her the sassy nun. I loved her. Oh my goodness, I loved her. Okay, so I'm thinking I also want to use, because I feel like I need to bring in some deep tone. Yes, there's one particular nun that's fabulous in Dracula. I know, that's what I said too, Dee Dee. All right, so I think I want to bring in this doily because I feel like I need a little extra zhuzh. You guys know me. Oh no, Pamela, thank you. Yes, Sister Agatha, she was everything. No, Pamela, but thank you for letting me know that because I will go ahead and make sure our developer takes that off of there. I loved Sister Agatha. Melissa, yes. If you send it to info@brutusorno.com, or I know that it's been crazy, crazy busy. Michael can probably help you out with that. If you just send an email to him, he can probably take a look at it for you tomorrow. I don't know if Heather's gotten to all of the Heather's was pulled the past 2 days to help with orders, so she just might not have seen it yet. But don't worry, we'll always get you taken care of. Hi, my Fatima, how are you? He can probably help you out with it tomorrow. I'm sure he would. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to cut off. Whoopsies. Okay, there we go. Am I using the other? Oh, this blade is probably getting dull. I just realized this blade has been through it. All right, so that should be fine. There we go. Missing you too, Fatima. I'm glad you made it, though. All right, so I'm going to place this down in the corner here. I think that's going to be the perfect little addition. All right, so I'm going to use some of this Sookwing tape. All right, good night, Kim. I know. Look at you, Miss Senior Advisor. So proud of you. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Did you say you've been making purses? That's cool. Making paper purses. You'll have to, Polly, you'll have to send us one that you make out of, if you have any of the Brutus and Raw paper, and we'll display it in the store. I would love to have that for the store if you wouldn't mind. I love 3D paper crafting because that's kind of where I got. Hi, Anne, because that's kind of where I got my start, and I love seeing 3D paper crafting. All right, so to anyone that just joined in, tonight we are debuting the brand new Brutus and Row mirror stock, and we have it in 3 colors to start with. Prism is not really a color. Prism is all of the colors, which is the one that you see here. It is I need to run this through the die cut machine so that it gets really smushed down, but this is the rainbow prism. Then we have pink and we have red. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this guy down here. And then we're going to color Minnie in a second. Little Minnie Monroe. I can't wait until you guys see next month's box. I just cannot wait. The code is for if you are a subscriber and you are checking out on the app, Carrie. That's what the code's for. Oh, Heidi, then you'll have to you send one too. Oh, thank you, Cassie. I'm having fun just adding and zhuzhing and adding. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you about next month's box, but I know that you'll be very excited about it. Oh, Fatima, that's okay. Someday everything will get back together, and don't worry. I promise you that I have a lot of really, Michael and I have done a lot of research on next year's box, or next year, or this year. We're in this year now. This year's boxes. So I can't wait until you see what we have up our sleeves. We've been really focusing on this year, and I can't wait until you see next month's pin too. We just got the prototypes in for the pins, and I can't wait for you to see. I just can't wait for you to see. Yes, soon you will know exactly what next month's box is all about. But all I have to say is that I just can't wait for you to see it. I really can't. I think you guys are really, really going to love it. I mean, who doesn't love a gnome that's dying an Easter egg? Oh, I've said too much. It's going to be a really good box next month. It's going to be really good. I can't wait for you to see what we have up our sleeves. Okay, so now I need to color this in like my little mini Monroe. And so her head is dark and her little, I call it her beak, and Rob thinks it's the most ridiculous thing ever, but her mouth. I call it her beak. And I call it her beak because she gets her beak into everything all the time. And like, for instance, today, it's story time, and I know some of you guys are probably like, oh, story time. But when we got Minnie, so when Brutus passed away, Brutus, we would just keep Brutus and Benson in the dining room of our new house. And so they stayed in the dining room. It was no big deal. They lived in the dining room, and when we weren't home. I mean, they were obviously at the full run of the house when we were home. But when Minnie came along, she decided that our beautiful high top rustic wood, reclaimed wood table was going to be her chew toy. So we did not realize this until probably about a week of them staying in that in our dining room. So we decided to move our entire dining room into our kitchen, which was quite a feat. And we had said to each other, we made a promise to each other that we were going to move everything back together. We put everything back together, in due time. We would put everything back together, and we would figure out where we're going to put them, like put the two of them, and yada, yada, yada. So, unfortunately, time has gone and passed and gone and passed and gone, and we still haven't put it away. So yesterday, I decided a couple of days ago that I was going to get these gates, these really nice gates for the kitchen. So they were going to stay in the kitchen because there's not much that they can destroy in the kitchen. So I wanted to get them in the kitchen, and the gates, I finally found the perfect gates because I'm a little bit OCD, and I wanted like gates that still looked pretty because they were going to be up all the time, and I didn't want them to, I mean, if we have company or we have guests, I don't want it to be, I don't know. It's just, I'm a little bit Le Cucaracha when it comes to the styling of the house. And unfortunately, dog gates or child gates aren't usually the prettiest. So our cabinets are wood, but Minnie is not interested in those for some reason. She's never been interested in them. So we finally found the perfect gates. I mean, perfect, like they were made for us. So today, I also ordered them new beds. So that was like the little treat for them. Since they were moving to a new location, they were also getting new beds. So I found them, and they're so cute. I love them, but I'll tell you what happened to one of them today. So I found them Ray Dunn beds. So the one Ray Dunn bed, which is the one for Miss Monroe, says royalty on it because, I mean, yeah, royalty. Little loony toony. So hers says royalty and Benson says nap time. And they're the cutest dog beds. I'll have to post a picture in the fan club group. Or maybe I'll just post it on my personal page if you guys are friends with me on the personal page. And they're so cute. So we have a puppy cam in our kitchen, and it's in the kitchen, it's in the living room, and it's in the dining room, so we can see what they're up to. So today everything was going great. I was watching the camera, and finally, Rob leaves long before I do because he's a teacher, so he has to leave long before I leave so that he can get to school. So he left long before I did, as he always does. He always brings the dogs up, and he brings them up to the master bedroom, and they both go back to bed because he's up at like 5. So they all go back to bed with me until it's time for me to get up and get ready to go. So I usually get up, shortly after he is gone. So I get up and I start my day, and so I'm like, okay, today's the big day. We're gonna the puppies are going into their new sleeping chamber, and we're gonna see how everything's gonna go. Hopefully everything goes great. We'll see. So I get everything ready, get everything going, leave them in the kitchen, and I'm like, okay, everything seems to be going great. Minnie finally settled down. I look on the camera, and she has settled down, and she is going to she's starting to fall asleep, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I think it's gonna work. Everything is fantastic, everything's good. So I would check on her throughout the day, and Rob obviously also has access to the cameras, so he would every once in a while send me a little message during the day, and he would say, oh my goodness, Minnie Monroe she's sleeping, she's actually sleeping, this might be it, she might want to stay in her in her new little bed, and everything might work out and everything will be fine. So all of a sudden, I kid you not, all of a sudden, out of it's probably, I think it was like 3, I want to say it was like 3:30. I think was what time it was. Now, this is the time that Rob would normally be getting home, but he directs the musical at the high school in which he teaches at. And so he hasn't been getting home. So they know the time that, oh, yep, oh, I know that all too well, Anne. So they know the time that he would normally get home, especially Minnie. Benson doesn't care as much. Benson is more of a, when you get home, you get home. I just want to make sure that I get food. So Minnie, though, on the other hand, is very, very aware of everything that's supposed to happen and what time it's supposed to happen at. So I get an alert on the camera that there's movement at around 3:30, and I'm like, oh no, okay, the little crazy woman is up. Hopefully everything is fine. So I pull up the camera, and she is body slamming her new bed. And I'm literally, so you can talk on the camera. So I get on the camera and I'm yelling, Minnie, stop! Minnie, stop with the bed. And I'm yelling probably the whole time. I don't know if anybody heard me today. I'm hoping Michael and them, everyone didn't hear me yelling like a lunatic. So I'm yelling at her, telling her to drop the bed, drop the bed. Well, she wasn't listening that well. So Rob got home, and I said to him, can you just tell me how what does the carnage look like? How is everything? Is everything dead? Is everything okay? How is everything looking? And he was like, well, she just ripped the zipper off, and she, did a little tiny number on the side of it, but it's not completely destroyed yet. And I said, yeah, I feel like I feel like she's doing it on purpose because she knows the camera's there. So I'm hoping that she grows out of this phase. That's my hope, is that she will eventually grow out of this destruction phase. She's finally started to sleep through the night, but she's doing this weird thing now where she'll sometimes wake up like, I don't know, where it's very strange. It's very weird. She doesn't really have, she's starting to develop a routine, if that makes sense. I know that dogs develop a routine. But I'm hoping, well, the thing is, like, Benson used to be obsessed with socks. Don't know why, have no idea, obsessed with socks. And he used to steal them, and he was a lunatic when it came to socks. He was obsessed with them. So he would steal them, and he would run around the house, and he would have the time of his life. But he grew out of it, and he could care less about socks now. But do you know who loves socks now? The terrorist, Miss Minnie Monroe. She is obsessed with socks. So we went from one child not caring about socks. Well, she has settled down. I think that the thing is it's weird because for a long time, well, not a long time, she's not even a year old yet, but it's very strange because she has started to learn she has started to learn like our routine, like mine and Rob's routine, because the strange thing is, well, I guess it's not that strange, but Rob is a morning person. He is very much a morning person. And I bet you can guess what I'm not. Not even close to being a morning person. I like to say that I excel in the wee hours. It's when I get my best ideas. It's when I like to do art. It's when I like to create things. But Minnie does not understand that. Minnie does not understand why one of her fathers is trying to go to bed at 8 o'clock, and her other father doesn't go to bed until 3 o'clock. So, or even, well, I mean, I guess I go to bed a little earlier than that now, but she doesn't understand that. So she's starting to learn and starting to get the gist of that, but it's, I think she's just confused and she just needs to, she just needs to adjust to us. And now Benson is, I don't know, once Brutus passed away, it's the strangest thing. Benson has been so attached to me. He's just so, and I don't know if it's because he thought that, and I know that, they say that dogs can sense these things, and I really do believe that they can, but I don't know if it's that he could sense that I, needed him whenever Brutus first passed away. I mean, I feel like that could have been a part of it, but he's just by my, Minnie is, oh goodness, when did I get Minnie? I believe Minnie's birthday is in February. So she'll be 1 in February. So we're going to have a big birthday sale for her. Doesn't that sound like fun? In February. Yes, she will be 1 in February. We're going to have a big party for her. She's a little lunatic. She got a bath tonight with her new pomegranate shampoo. She smells like a little fruit basket running around, but she's so funny when she gets a bath. Oh, she's a lunatic. It's so funny. Oh, I know she's smarter. It's funny because he still takes care of me. He's the little sweetest little Shih Tzu in the world. But yeah, so let me grab some. I'm gonna grab some dark pink for her bow. Oh no, I don't know what I was saying about her. I was saying something about Minnie, but now I can't remember what it was. But yeah, she's a little cray cray. I do feel very loved. It's crazy because I said, and this is, I told Rob this once, when we first started training Minnie, I told him, next time you want to get me, you want to cheer me up and get me something living, make sure it's a fern. Not a miniature pincher, because I forgot what it was to take care of a miniature pincher. I mean, my goodness, like with Brutus, I mean, it had been so long. I mean, so long since I had a miniature pincher puppy. I mean, Brutus was 16 when he passed away. Oh yeah, Benny's very close to me now. Benny will not go to bed until I go to bed. So Benny right now is actually on the floor under my feet. He will not go to bed until I go to bed. It makes him very, very, very nervous if he thinks that I'm going to bed before him. Ooh, he gets very nervous. Very, 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 very nervous. Okay, so I think I'm going to make her glasses a really pretty blue color. Yeah, Benny will not, he will not go to bed until I go to bed. He gets very nervous about it. Very, very nervous. Ooh, Chuck is sending some new stamp images as we're live. I can see them coming through my email. I cannot wait to look at them once we are done with the live. Okay, so there is that. And then Minnie has dark brown eyes. So I'm going to grab a darker brown. They are the best little... Oh yes, our puppet's 14, so she doesn't do much these days. Well, that's how Benson is. Benson's still I would say that Benson still acts like a puppy. I mean, he's definitely not a puppy. He's 7. But He still acts like a puppy. Especially the weird thing is it's like he's become a puppy again because of Minnie Monroe, if that makes sense. It's really, really weird. Because of Minnie, it's like he's become a puppy again. It's like he's been rejuvenated. It's really, really cool. It's really, really awesome. Okay. All right, so I say that that card is pretty much done. I do have to obviously put it on card base. And then for this one, I'd probably put the sentiment on the inside. But I just love this. Oh, do I love this. I think it's so, so cool. So cool. Wow, I love that. Okay, so new tonight is the mirror stock. Looks like the prism is the lowest stock out of all of them, and then the pink, and then the red. So make sure to grab yourself some mirror stock because we're going to be using it all week this week. I can't wait to show you how you can use the mirror stock to emboss. I think that that's going to be super, super cool. But yeah, other than that, that's it. That's where we're at tonight. So I thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. Benson just woke up. I just heard him sigh. He has a bed. Benson is 7. Benson has a bed under my studio desk. Actually, they both have a bed under my studio desk, but as you heard from the story earlier, Minnie Monroe likes to body slam her bed. So she's so funny. I'll share a video for you guys so you can see how Minnie Monroe tortures Benson. She loves to, like, Benson goes under the blankets. Minnie goes under the blankets too, because that's just a natural thing for a min pin. But as soon as Benny goes under the blankets, I mean, the second he goes under the blankets, she terrorizes him. Like, she will bark until her barker is worn out to try to get his attention because she wants him to play. And it drives him bonkers. Oh my goodness gracious. He like, I swear he looks up at Robin and says, "Did you have to get a min pin?" Was a min pin what you thought was appropriate? Oh, this just caught my eye. Look how pretty. I forgot that we did this the other night. I definitely have to put this on a card. It looks like it like glows in the dark. It looks like these are the powder pigments. All right, so that's everything. Thank you all so much for being a part of my life. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to create something every day, whether that is a beautiful, beautiful Valentine's Day card. Remember, the actual box is sold out, but the stamp is still available. Make sure to grab the stamp while you can. We will be restocking the stamp, but it's usually takes about 2 weeks to restock, and we are at our final quantities of Not Your Mama's paper again. So remember, if you want the Not Your Mama's, to grab it as soon as we say that it's back in stock, because it goes so quick. We had 2 pallets of it this time. Whew. And everyone can thank Michael because he was up on the back of the truck pulling stuff off of the truck to make sure that everybody got their paper, which was so, so kind of him. So thank you all so much. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, and I will see you guys soon. Good night, my friends.